You want to stay in Montana and be a hip hop artist? Okay. Understand what you got to go through.
I've been through highs and the lows. Highs and the lows. But I'm saying higher than most. I'm saying higher. I'm saying higher. I'm saying higher. Straight from the concrete I rose. Straight from the concrete I rose. Straight from the concrete I rose. Every night turning cold. I put the
Music videos have always been my way of connecting with the art form. Started making music videos in high school and carried on into college, and I've been making music videos with Montana artists for over a decade now, and weirdly enough, the group I connected with first was hip-hop artists. It's really cool to see the, the passion and dedication they have for what they do, especially with, little to no resources, very little support. Living in Montana, it's a very rural state, and so it's really hard to travel to other cities and connect with other artists that aren't in your area. Early on, one of the first artists that I connected with was Shadow Devereaux. His artist name is Foreshadow. We really built a bond on community and using what we do have collectively to be able to create. A few years later, I connected with Josh Edwards, and that was an instant bond. This idea, Dream, started formulating, what if we took the resources we do have and put everyone together? Collaboration is important, and so we built a roster of artists that we thought could come together and work seamlessly with no ego, and the main focus of uplifting the Montana sound.
There's always a tick of inspiration that comes from collaboration. I think that's very important for artists because we're so few and far between, so far apart, and Montana has no real hip-hop culture. So I think the more we can pool us together, the further we'll go.
We wanted to pick a location that represented Montana. So a secluded area in nature that was away from city and distractions, and the crew could just work.
How are you? Right. This is phase 1. He's already got the first verse down. So. Shadow! Good to see you too, my guy. When I got there, bro, I came there just trying to be ready for whatever the project was gonna be. I didn't go to it with a lot of expectations. I just wanted to make sure every single thing that, I have to bring to the table was in that truck with me, and I was ready to go.
I said, fuck all the games they playing, we next. I put the game on my shoulder, shoes on they neck. I said, salute to the soldiers and on the set. We came for money, power, our respect.
Yeah, let's see how that sounds. Being in that room, it was pretty obvious to me throughout being through the state of Montana and the relationships that I built that there was some of the best there. So I knew we would be able to produce.
Kept moving, we're gonna build and build. Like as a young kid going in, as an older guy going in, I feel like everybody kind of came out the same place, and that lit a fire.
Day one was crazy, overwhelmingly high energy, tons of people, awesome people all coming together. It's just a dream come true.
Surebert on the beat, got me moving, feel this shit in this beat. Little Kendra, it's a movie in the room. I'm moving groovy, check it out, this shit on movie. Photo filming, how we doing?
I mean, it's been wild so far. I didn't know we were gonna jump into it so quick, but yeah, I'm kind of almost overwhelmed, but in a good way. Not like a scared overwhelmed, but there's so much dope stuff happening all at once.
I was walking around earlier and I was overwhelmed. I was like, damn, where do I stop walking? You're feet there, I was like, damn.
There's multiple houses around you, all with like beats going on. It's like having really cool neighbors.
Only the best is coming out of this place. We only make the best.
Are you gonna use that room to write? Yeah, let's do it. Can I pull up and make a beat?
Let's go, bro. Let's go. It's go time. It's go time. It's cook time.
Bringing these artists together and giving them access to the resources we do have here maximizes their ability to create at a level they might not have the opportunity to in Montana.
It's a recipe right here, bro.
I'm breaking out of the matrix, breaking out the day shift, break the back in negative thought, it's so persuasive.
There's artists from everywhere.
All different sounds, all different backgrounds.
People just truly giving into the process, loving each other, fucking making the best music they can.
That shit is beautiful, bro. I'm gonna have to put my hand in the air while you say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Freeze! Yeah. Oh shit.
It should all be about making just the best tracks that we possibly can make and putting that shit together.
In whatever way makes sense.
Exactly. The interconnectivity in Montana is crucial, man. It really is. And it just doesn't happen naturally the way it would with a million people. A million people is a fucking borough, you know what I mean? Like that's fucking 8 square miles or some shit in a lot of places, you know? A million people out here, that's how many people you have to be like tied into that fucking.
Not to mention people that do this genre of music.
Exactly.
And like have something to add.
To really contribute, yeah.
It's hard for Montana when like the 3 big cities, like Missoula's 3 hours from Bozeman, Bozeman's 2 hours from Billings. It's like you to have like that Orion's belt of cities to like combine, it's like not easy to do.
I feel like that causes the Montana ceiling to just kind of sit there. And you don't have those resources like you would if you were in LA or, you know, Seattle or any bigger city.
In the past, we've seen a lot of like Montana artists competing with Montana artists, and you ain't competing with shit. What are you competing with, bro? The best thing we can do is try to lean on each other's audiences and what each other are doing and make great music together to build the culture here. Because we're on a separate mission than someone in Atlanta is. Someone in Atlanta is just trying to get into the label or into this studio so they can find their mechanism to propel. That doesn't exist where we are. Business over bullshit.
Get off the camera into the booth.
Can I film him?
You can.
That's what they say.
I can't let this youngin' shit on me this whole time. He rapping and filming. He said, stay sharp.
Oh, they sleep on Montana. Definitely a place where I've been surprised. It's the people that the camera dudes. What is his name? Clayton. Like, dude has bars, you know?
All business on bullshit. Garage sale, Gary V finding I pull that. Investing in the business where the bullshit gets sent back. I won't relax until I'm walking home with a
He's crazy,
You
man.
know that already. You can get away with wearing them ugly ass sandals when you can rap like that.
That's what music is for, you know, like that's how we connect with each other because we can be on different walks of life, yet we connect with hip hop and appreciate that you're adding to it. If you love hip hop, you want it to stay alive, and it's gonna stay alive from good artists.
Aviation, I levitate. Check the resume, nigga, it set you straight. Better days I've been searching, hope activate. So late they want to make activated. On my back, I've been holding like moving weight. Beast mode, no, this shit is crazy. Kendrick, you're crazy. Never needed dog, I done seen it all. This the way you
I get the low for the low. I put the phone on the phone. The weight from the pressure get heavy. This shit on my back, it get heavy.
When I heard that shit, when I heard that shit, I fuck with that shit.
It's very important to bring people like that together. It may never happen for a lot of people. So it's very important to create that space for these artists.
where the true like community building starts happening is once you start shaking hands and hanging out and like just getting to know each other on like personal level. We're just not like shaking hands like, okay, you got a 16, you got raps, and it's like we're like meeting each other and hanging out, and there's like music intertwined.
The best part about this right now is we all basically like live together, you know? So there's conversations outside of music being had, and you get to know somebody new.
The collaborative effort. The vibe is just very right for everyone to really create together in ways that they haven't before and build community not off the backs of each other, but off the foundations that we build together. And that looks like creating music together, cooking meals together, having meals together. If you inject just the tiniest bit of care for the area that you're in, it just makes a world of difference.
I ain't really worried about a damn thing. I ain't really worried about a damn thing. We ain't really on the same. I ain't really worried about a damn thing. Hey, let's go.
The thing with Shadow is he is so supportive to a point where he's unselfishly taking himself out of situations. He wants everyone to succeed so much that he takes his creativity and puts it on the back burner.
In the first few days that we were here, and we're just constantly engineering and tracking, not being able to be in the art side of things. But overall, it's been great.
I need to come engineer for Shadow, so he can rap.
I know, I don't think he's only made one verse.
I know. I'm gonna come dedicate my time to him.
Yeah, hey, they tell me to pipe down, I speak up. I done lost so many of my dogs, it's hard to keep up. I put my heart in family, 10 toes up in the mud. I grind until my feet is dripping blood. Hey. Yes, sir.
It really helps to have a break like that where you're not needed for something. It was great, man. I got to write a couple verses and not worry about it. I just kind of got to float around and not have to worry about going to the computer to do something. And kind of gave me a good little reset.
That's been fucking with me. I got some brothers that's gone buried in the mud. And that's been fucking with me.
They tell me to pipe down, I speak up. I done lost so many of my dogs, it's hard to keep up. I put my heart in family, 10 toes up in the mud. I grind until my feet is dripping blood. Spark flame these dark days. I know that they gonna pay off. I hit the court, I feel like Michael in the playoffs. Put my soul in this, I know that you can feel it, man. I hop up on the mic.
I don't know, everything at first been quality.
I know the quality's all there, but I feel like what Josh was saying, the concept.
Yeah,
the concept is what's gonna really push the album.
Push it down.
Yeah, like real
stories.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
Everything has to
gotta
be cohesive.
Picture,
Well,
that's why it's good. Everyone's just doing their own thing, so it's kind of like finds their.
No, and it's tight. Like you put it in the Dropbox, and then someone could go off, you know, away from everybody else, and then write their own shit, and they're like in their own world. So it's tight.
I attribute so much of our whole narrative, man, because I have worked my fucking tail off in my career. I know that, and I've came up short countless times to what my goals were. But at the same time, I'm not willing to look at my career and just have this energy of being looked over and I'm somehow like counted out. I don't feel that, bro. I haven't put all my time in yet. Although I'm hardworking now, like it compounds. I'm not to that stage yet. And so many of us as artists just need to realize how long this road is. And when you're in a market like this, if you decide to stay like we have, how much longer it's gonna take. But you're taking the stairs in this life. So if you're staying, realize it right there. Back down to reality. You wanna stay in Montana and be a hip hop artist? Okay. Understand what you gotta go through. We haven't got there yet in our stages as artists. When we say last of the Nobodies, I see it as we have an opportunity to be the cycle breakers. We've all artists in this state, in this genre of music have experienced the same things. We're gonna be the one to say, we're gonna do it different. You end every day and 10 more records been made. And you go and you listen to what everybody's on and you're like, yeah, I hear you. You know, just a conglomerate of people, you know, that love this thing, that there's no pathway where we are to find real success in it, but love it so much that they continue to do it. You're kind of fucking crazy. You kind of gotta be. But we just love this thing so much that all rationale goes out the door, because it's not about what's realistic. It's about just making this thing go, because this is what we love. So when I look around that room, you know, I see it, even the young guys, but the people that are still going hard about this thing a decade in, that have experienced so much just no, just the word no in their life, but continue to do it, you know, that's something to wear with pride, bro. You're resilient for that.
The cheesiest saying, hard work pays off, is always in the back of my mind. It's always like, I know it sucks, dude, but if you do it, it's going to pay off at some point. I always have faith in things working out, and I have hope that things will work out when the time is right. And so I'm like, we just gotta keep going. We just gotta keep making music, man.
On my shoulders, the first verse showed them the amateur how I got it.
One deserves his flowers. I mean, if you ever doubted yourself, there's a reason you're in this room. You know, hold that. That's special, man. It's a year in the making, like almost to the day. And I'm proud of this shit, man. We about to go on that stage and fucking go crazy.
A lot of people talk like creativity in art, it's like imposter syndrome, and everyone deals with that, but like everybody in this motherfucking room is supposed to be in this room and supposed to be on that stage and just bring that energy. Like we already did all the hard work, like the preparation and everything. Now it's just like, do what the fuck we love to do. Do it on the stage.
Look at all these beautiful people. Look at all these beautiful people that came out for a local hip-hop show. No touring artists. artists on this stage right now. No out-of-staters on this stage right now. And you guys packed this.
Thank you so
for
much.
For people that eat at the same restaurants as you and drink the same coffee shops as you. Make some noise for yourselves right now for making this happen tonight. This is beautiful. This is beautiful.